What if everything you knew about history's most famous betrayal was completely backwards? This is another entry in our Forbidden Book series. For nearly 2,000 years, Judas Iscariot has been remembered as the ultimate traitor, the disciple who betrayed Jesus with a kiss for 30 pieces of silver. His name became synonymous with treachery. Dante put him in the lowest circle of hell, frozen in Satan's mouth for all eternity. But in 2006, everything changed. National Geographic announced the translation of an ancient manuscript that had been lost for over 1,700 years, the Gospel of Judas. This wasn't some medieval forgery. Carbon dating confirmed the papyrus was from around 280 AD, making it one of the earliest Christian texts ever found. The manuscript itself had an incredible journey. It was discovered in Egypt in the 1970s, spent decades in a safe deposit box, partially deteriorated in a freezer, and changed hands multiple times on the black market before scholars could finally restore and translate it. And what they found completely flipped the script. In this gospel, Judas isn't a greedy traitor. He's the hero of the story. According to this text, Jesus didn't just know about the betrayal, he actually commanded it. In this version, Judas was the only disciple who truly understood Jesus' divine mission. The betrayal wasn't an act of greed or weakness. It was the ultimate act of obedience and love, helping his teacher fulfill his cosmic purpose. This gospel is part of a collection of texts written by early Christian Gnostics, a group that believed salvation came through secret spiritual knowledge rather than faith alone. Church fathers like Irenaeus actually wrote about the Gospel of Judas back in 180 AD, condemning it as heresy. So the early church knew this version of the story existed, and they actively worked to suppress it. Today, scholars are divided. Some see this as evidence of diverse early Christian beliefs that were stamped out when Orthodox Christianity became dominant. A later theological spin that doesn't reflect what actually happened. But regardless of where you stand, the Gospel of Judas forces us to ask uncomfortable questions. How much of history is written by the winners? How many stories have we lost? And how many villains were just people on the wrong side of the narrative? Maybe Judas was a traitor who doomed himself for silver. Or maybe he was the most faithful disciple who ever lived. What do you think? Does this forbidden text reveal truth, or should it stay confined to the hidden archives of time?